So let's talk about acquisition integrations. So such a big topic with companies that receive funding, they might at some point become acquisitive. And how does adding a new business impact the year-over-year reporting? Heidi, any thoughts on that?
Sure. I find it valuable to keep a separate P&L for all the financial metrics when you have the new business, because it'll just be a lot easier to produce your analysis after. But it is important to show it also holistically with the growth of the company. The reason you're adding a new business is to grow your bottom line. So you do incorporate it in, but I would always, even if it's a simple bar chart, highlight the different values. So ARR for existing standard business lines, ARR for new business line, and then being able to track the P&Ls separately as well as together. It's amazing how many insights you can pull, actually. Where are we doing well? Where are we not? Where can we double down? And the trickle down effect of maybe we need brand awareness from marketing. Maybe we need to see, do our customers even want this? There's a lot of different areas to explore once you get those KPIs in place.
Yeah, I would just chime in and say, Heidi, absolutely. I think that's the best practice, because we see so many companies, particularly big tech companies, acquiring SaaS companies. And one of the first things they do is try and integrate the business into the broader company. And the reason that they acquired the company is because it was successful. And it was successful based on metrics that are usually not the same. I mean, I've never seen an acquisition where both companies use the same systems and had the exact same KPI reporting. It just, even if they were exactly in the same business, I mean, we have some customers who are merging and they're almost similar businesses, and it's taken them a year to pull together just the infrastructure because it's different. But the problem is that the larger company that acquires a smaller company and then sort of merges them in and doesn't keep track of the operational metrics that made the original company so successful, it just doesn't work. And they lose track of what that was. And the other aspect is that the executives never really get an understanding of the operations of that company that made it successful, because they're successful in their own business. And it takes a really focused effort to understand the new business. So, frankly, I've just had so many experiences with CFOs and heads of FP&A of acquired companies who, if they're lucky, they last 6 months, maybe they last a year, and then they're just so frustrated that they leave. And then there's no even historical or no sort of domain expertise in figuring out the metrics for the smaller entity. It's really frustrating.
I wonder about the product definitions and, this specifically around the year-over-year reporting, where products are discontinued, products are renamed, rebranded. We certainly see that in the Salesforce world. I think we've seen a few acquisitions be rebranded now 4 and 5 times. And many of us still refer to it as the second name of the, I'm thinking of CRM Analytics, which was Einstein Analytics, which was Wave and had another name in the middle there. But in the year-over-year reporting, that being such an interesting challenge. And then with the systems as well, one of our clients is the roll-up of 6 software companies, and they had to make some hard decisions because they've got 6 different systems, and let alone they're all Salesforce, but different fiscal years, different currencies, different product names, interesting challenges. And it's probably the most heavy duty work that we do is bringing those data sets together and making sense of them. But